Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, unexpectedly, the new SBC League SBCs have just come out. This time there's only one, and it's the Bundesliga, and it's Lewandowski. And luckily, a few weeks ago I did invest in most of the players for him, so we need to buy a couple. So for the first team, we've got this one, very cheap. I quickly did all these, so now I'm gonna swap out some players which are cheaper, just to make the team a little cheaper. So I'm gonna basically go and sell on all these players that I don't need. Right, so the first one's Augsburg. That's that done. Now obviously the two expensive ones in this are Bayern Munich and Dortmund. So for Bayern Munich, this is what I did. Had to put Ribery in, who cost me 11k. I forgot to show you the price of the team, sorry, so I'll go through all more now. Now with Lahm and Hummels, I bought them ages ago, ready for this SBC, but then the one where you had to do the new, what were they called? The FUT birthday SBCs, that's it. They came out, so I ended up using them and forgetting to buy them back. So that's a little unfortunate. But most of these don't cost too much. Like you can see, they would cost me like 500, 700 coins. And we're going to swap out these two, I think, make it a little cheaper. I think they should get the chemistry still. Yeah, right, we'll do that. Cool. Right, so that's Berlin. Bremen's next. Again, not very expensive. Obviously the prices may have risen a little now, but I did invest in these a while ago, and I can't remember if I made a video telling you to invest in them or not, or I was going to. I can't remember. I'm not sure about the silver player price in this, because when I was buying for this team, the prices had already started to rise a little. I'll get onto them in a minute whenever we see them. Now this team, we had to buy Royce, or we already had him in the club, but I had to put Royce in this one. Maybe if I'd used the upgraded Dembele, I could have used the untradeable Shell that I've got, but just for time's sake I just used Royce, and that Socrates was a little expensive as well. But when you think about it, if you're getting like 20 packs and you're getting that 92 Lewandowski card, spending like 70k on one team and maybe like 100 on the other teams is not actually too bad, especially when the rest of the teams aren't too expensive. I've got an absolute ton of Bundesliga players in my club, so I'm just going to go and sell them all on after this video, hopefully make a little bit of profit. But yeah, most of these teams are relatively cheap, because a lot of them have got a lot of bronzes in which won't be worth much, and a lot of them have also got some low rated golds which aren't worth much either. I'm quite surprised they brought out this SBC, because I think that it was only about 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, since they brought the Al Sommer one out, so they've not left much time in between. I think a couple of people thought it might be coming out today, but I definitely didn't. Hopefully you guys have gone out and bought some players as soon as you can, because obviously the prices rise straight away. I think this team cost a little bit because of the rare silvers we've got in here. Like 800 for, like 2.5k for him. I bought him a while ago. 2,000 for him. 3,000 for him. You know, it was quite a pricey team, that one. I think the most expensive one was the Leipzig, and I think it's SC Freiburg. They were quite expensive. This one here wasn't too much. That strike cost me 1,000 coins. I could possibly take him out and use someone else. I'm not sure if the chemistry will work or not. Hopefully it will. No, not enough. So that's fine. Alright, that'll do for that one. I had barely any defenders in that one, which was a bit of a mistake, but it's okay. This one was pretty cheap. Ages ago I did buy an informed Calhanoglu just in case, because I'm actually very surprised at how low rated all the teams is for this, because like Leverkusen have got some decent rated players in their squad, and you only need, I think, a 77 rated team, which is pretty mad really. I thought you'd need like an 80 rated team for that. That's why I bought the informed, just in case. Same with Bayern Munich, you only needed a 84 rated team, when you compare it to like the Real Madrid Barcelona one, you needed like an 86 or 87 rated team, so I was quite surprised. Like I had Robin and everything ready, like to submit, but I only had to really submit Ribery and Lam, which is not too bad, because combined they're only about 40k. So this next one was quite cheap. Most of them are quite cheap really. I've not really had a good look at the packs that you get, but we'll open them at the end and see if we get anything worthwhile. This one we can make this a little bit lower rated, because I think that striker's worth a little bit. Also we could put in this guy, yeah, and maybe we'll put Kaita in instead of him. Nah, that'll be fine like that. That was quite cheap. What's next? Yeah, this is the one that I thought was quite expensive because it's got a lot of Silvers players in it. 2,000 for him, 4,500 for him. I bought him a while ago, so his price now might be quite steep. 2,000 for him as well. We'll have a look now what his price is currently at. About 7,000, so he's quite a lot of money now. Right, last two, Schalke. I think I might remove Naldo from this one because he's quite expensive. Yeah, that still gets the chemistry. And who else is cheap? No, that'll be fine, I think. I didn't even have a goalkeeper for this one because I think I had Farman in there originally, but I used him in the SBCs for the informs and stuff, so that's that one. And then the last one, Wolfsburg. I've got a high rated squad in this one as well, so I don't need to use Draxler. Don't need to use Gustavo. And I could probably put in someone else in front, yeah, instead of him. No, that's too low rated. Yeah, we'll just use him, it's fine. I forgot to go through. So yeah, I think most of these were first owners, but I don't think they're too expensive anyway. Enter cost me $1.5K. I'm not sure why it cost me that much, to be honest. And that's all of them done. So you get 25,000 coins, and you also get this nice Lewandowski card. His stats look unbelievable, really. 83 pace, 90 shooting, 81 passing, 88 dribbling, and 88 physical. I've used him on this game before, but that was just his 90 rated card. I'm not sure how much this did cost me in total. Maybe a few 100k. I might add it up at the end, but might not. I'm going to go through and sell. I think I had 2,260k before I did these SBCs. And obviously I had a lot of players in my club already. Right, well, I'm just going to open all the packs now. If it's not a big flare, I'm just going to skip them because no one really wants to see all the rubbish players. Firmino, it's not too bad. I'm just going to discard like duplicate players that are not recognisable because I can't bother with that. If I got one special card or one walkout in this, it would definitely worth it. And all these, like this guy, I bet he's worth a little bit now. Yeah, I'll probably get like a K for him or something. So when you open these packs, you can get a lot in return, really. Premium goals pack. I didn't think I saw any 50k packs in there. I don't think I saw any prime gold players pack either. So I don't think the rewards are too great. That's a good one. Foot injury cards worth about 1,000 coins. Cam CM's worth about 2,000, and also 1,000 actual coins. So that one there is a decent pack. I'm literally just going to go through later on and just go from a club of every Bundesliga player I've got and just sell all of them because they're going to be at their premium right now. I think that's Turan. That's not too bad. Yeah, 84. We'll keep the rest. Zuma as well. I think he does sell for a little bit. My pack looks pretty awful, so I'm not really expecting much anyway. I only opened these for the consumables and the players for SBCs, so I thought you had 5-star skills. Who else? Right, so I'm going to just sell these squad fitnesses because they're worth a decent amount of coins. We've got 2 1,000 coins there. What league's he in? Nah, he won't be worth anything. 2 lots of 1,000 coins. That is pretty nice. Right, what have we got next? I might move on to some of these other Electrum packs because we did get a Prime Gold Place pack, which is pretty nice. Prime Electrums pack as well. I don't think these Electrum packs are up to much, so I'm going to open these first. Upgraded Rose, that's pretty nice. I think this guy might be worth something as well, Hubo can. We'll just do it in order. Oh, I thought it was going to be a walkout. Nope, nothing. If we just get one player that's worth maybe like 30-40k in this, I'll be pretty happy. It's not really going to happen though because my pack luck is atrocious. Keep all that. Currently I'm saving all my coins for team of the season. I've literally gone through my club and sold everything. So this is a decent chance to... I thought that was... For some reason I thought it was Jordi Alba, but he's a walkout, isn't he? So Aspilicueta, that's pretty good as well. Always useful for the Player of the Month SBCs. We're getting some decent players actually. We've had Turan, we've had Aspilicueta, we've had some decent players. I might open my Prime Gold Players pack first because I never ever get anyone good in them. Absolutely never. Schmolov, I don't think he's worth much. Electrum Prime Gold Players. Oh. Nope, nothing. It's not even called Electrum Prime Gold Player because it's called Electrum Players. He might be worth a little bit. Because they've not made these squads too high rated, I don't think anyone's really going to be worth too much. So I think this Lewandowski one could be quite cheap. I can't really put a monetary value on it like right now because most of the players I bought were like from a while ago, so honestly I have no idea. But because they made all the squads so low rated, I can't see anyone being worth like too much. Like with, who was it? With Real Madrid, I think like Pepe was like 40k, because you needed a really high rated team for that. But for this, it's 84 rated to the max, and you can. There's quite a lot of high rated players in there in Bayern Munich. So, right, the last few packs now. I can't see us getting much. I'm really relying on the consumables to get me some coins back. Discard them. It's not taking me too long to do all these SBCs. To complete all of them and get into the packs, it's only taking me half an hour, so it's not too bad. Sanya, not the best. It's okay though. Right, last 4 packs. Come on, give me a walkout, please. I don't think there's any good inform this week, really, either, that aren't walkouts. But at least it stacks the club back up full of, like, non-rares and stuff for other SBCs. Bellarabi, he could be worth something because of this SBC, I'm not too sure. Because, like, again, you only need 77 rated squad for Leverkusen. But look, 2.5k, so I'm going to get rid of him right now because his price is going to drop. And I think this guy is still worth something, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you guys aren't doing the SBC and you've got a decent amount of Bundesliga players in your club, just sell all of them. Because especially the left backs and right backs will be going for a lot. The teams where there's like 3 centre mids and there's not that many actually in the team, just sell all of them. Should make a decent amount of coins back. Now we didn't get one walkout in the entire packs. We got a few 84s though. Who's that? Is that another Aspilicueta? It's not the worst. So yeah, those packs weren't great, but they weren't too bad either. I'll quickly have a look at his stats again because I completely have forgotten what they were. Striker. So now, yeah, look at the difference between him and Suarez. Obviously Suarez has got the 4-star skills, but he's got 1 less pace, 4 less shooting, but I think that shooting comes from like his volleys or something. I think his finishing is like really high. He's got 3 less passing, 3 less dribbling, 4 more physical. Just like a decent card. And I've also got this this Costa here, so I got him absolutely ages ago, barely used him, and now I can put him in some teams of Lewandowski, which would be pretty nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys get it nice and cheap. If you can, let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please do make sure you subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.